Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mechanical Mastery. In the last episode, I set up a mob farm. I went ahead and built this platform and then moved it. I also set up this system to turn lights on so I can go in here and grab stuff or tear things down. I did get blown up a couple times trying to make this work, so um, thought it would be good to have a safety thing right in here. So, yeah. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the drops right now. The only thing I actually wanted was the carrot, and I got the carrot. So that wasn't actually too difficult to get. So some of these things will be easy to just, throw away. Some of them maybe we're going to want. I'm not entirely sure. But there'll be a lot of garbage in there too, swords and damaged armor and damaged bows that we want to get rid of. So I'll probably have to make drawers for that before we put it into the system. We'll deal with that later though, because I have my carrot. And that means we have everything I need to make that feeding upgrade that I wanted to get last time. So let's do that. Golden carrot, and there we go. Golden carrot, golden apple, glistering melon slice, will give me the feeding upgrade. So let's go to my backpack, and I don't know how this works. Let's see here. Are these my upgrade slots? I can turn him on and off. Feeding settings. Block, allow, I don't know what any of that means. Well, I think all I have to do is chuck that in my backpack, and I should be automatically fed. I have never actually used this upgrade, so I guess we're going to see how that ends up working out. Alright, so yeah, that takes care of the feeding upgrade that I wanted. And I did not know they had baby skeletons, so that was interesting to learn. My magnet is much more powerful than the accumulator, or at least it's much quicker. So have to be careful going over there with my magnet, but can always turn him off. Alright, so let's get back to automating this stuff. So we're going to need to automate all of these elemental charges to make this work. So only thing left is to automate gunpowder. We're getting that from the mob farm. We could consider that automation, although I'm not sure that that's the way I want to go with that. It'd be better to make sure we have the nitrate dust and the sulfur dust to make gunpowder. So what we need to do is get some way to make charcoal and a way to get sulfur dust. So we are producing coal, which occasionally gives us sulfur. So we should be able to use that sulfur that's in here somewhere. Yeah, right in here. We've got 7 stacks of this. We could turn all of that into sulfur dust and then use that to get gunpowder. Then we see the nitrate dust, which I am making sure to keep some of in the system with the crushing wheel. So that handles my nitrate dust. That comes from sand. So I should have everything I need to automate the production of gunpowder. So let's make sure we can craft sulfur dust on demand. So to do that, we need a pattern for the pulverizer. So let's do that. We'll put that in the pulverizer guy. I may have to upgrade him to an iron crafter, but that'll be fine. And then we'll keep a stack of this in stock at all times. Alright, there we go. Sulfur dust. And a stack of you. And then we just need to make gunpowder as well. So gunpowder requires this, which is the thermal sulfur. So I want to make sure that we have a stack of this at all times, which should make the sulfur actually. So what do we need to make the sulfur? We just need to make the gunpowder. Yeah. So let's just teach it how to make the gunpowder, and then it will make the sulfur dust all on its own. So yeah, just gunpowder right over here. Stack of that guy. Now we need to know how to make charcoal, so let's get some of that. And all we have to do is make a pattern for him in the furnace. That's logs. So there we go. Crafter manager for smelting factory. Okay, and again, we don't need charcoal to be kept in stock. He will be kept in stock from the gunpowder. All of that will be produced by making sure we have a stack of gunpowder at all times. Okay, so that should mean we can now make the charges that we need. We need one of each of these guys to be automated at all times. So let's get fire, earth, ice, and lightning charges going all the time. So we need a recipe for those guys. So here are the fire charges. Here are the earth charges. Here are the lightning charges. And here are the ice charges. Okay, so we now know how to make all of those guys. So I'll put those into our multi-block crafter. And let's make sure we can get each of those guys. So let's make an earth charge, fire charge, ice charge, lightning charge. And then we're going to want to keep these in stock as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and he will eventually make more gunpowder. He may be making it now. He's making a lot of stuff, but it should just backfill. We're just making a bunch of this all at once. Alright, so that's almost done, I think. We need some improved mechanical essence. The only thing left are the regular mechanical essence, which we already have in the system, and the basic control circuits, which I think we're already keeping in stock. No, we're not. We can make you? No, we can't. Okay, so that's the last thing we have to automate. We need a recipe for this guy. So there we go. It is redstone with osmium. We have a redstone guy who makes these. So we'll put that in that pattern as well. And we will tell it that I want a stack of these guys as well. So if we do that, yeah, he starts making those. So that'll get those, and we might need to keep more osmium in the system to backfill this. So I'm going to change him to 512 for now. And we'll see how well that ends up going. So where are my machines that make this? It's this guy right over here. Yeah, he's just doing this. I think this will keep up. If he doesn't, we'll upgrade him to a factory so that he does. But right now, everything should be okay. Okay, so that's everything to automate the regular mechanical essence. All we need to do now is stop grinding up the regular essence in this multi-servo press and find some way to use that for the other essence. So he won't grind anything up unless we have at least 256 of those in the system. So he's already limiting himself. In fact, pretty much all these guys do limit themselves. Like this Invar is making a bunch of it for the system, 512, and this guy will not produce new Invar gears unless we have 512. So they do back stuff, and that is fine. So I'm curious where we actually are. So our problem, our limiting reagent is still steel, and that is still from getting coal coke. So we may eventually need to upgrade to mechanism for doing steel, because this guy is as fast as he can be, and I don't know how much steel we have. We have, you know, we're keeping around 256, because we don't do this unless we have that. This guy tries to go to 512, but he never gets there because it's not fast enough to do this. So this is basically our limiting reagent. Just, we keep X amount of steel in the system and use steel gears. So we're back to steel being our limiter. But that's okay because he's fine. All we have to do is get some improved essence materials in here and find some way to auto heat him. Do we have a click machine? We don't. Let's get one. If we had a click machine, this requires basic mechanical essence, block of redstone, and diorite. Okay, that's not hard to make. Let's go ahead and get some of that. Let's see here. I don't know how much we'll need. We'll just get a stack of this for now. And we'll get one click machine. There we go. So this is going to click coal onto our guy over there. So we will always have coal in here. Let's make sure that is true. This guy is emptying out. This guy is using our coal. This guy is keeping 256 at a time. Let's up that to a lot more. Let's make sure he's running getting tons of coal, as we may need that in the future. We'll probably want to change this to a compacting drawer for coal. So I'll probably put that guy right over there. Do I have a compacting drawer? Let's get one real quick. And let's move our coal over to that. So let's take the coal. We'll put him right in here. Okay. And we will simply move this guy. So you can come over here. I need the key to lock you. Okay, there we go. Coal is now in there. So just take all of the coal out. And there you are. We've got blocks of coal in here. Don't know what to do with him just yet. I'm going to put him in the corner. Try to find something to do with him. I only built him to keep the symmetry going. Ooh, it's not symmetric though. That should be the other way around. Hang on. This is really important. I love creative flight. I can hit spacebar and shift at the same time. I can place things with crouching. All right, there we go. That's symmetric. Okay, we're safe. It's fine. So yeah, he's back on. He should be making tons more coal, and he is. Okay. So yeah, we could turn this guy on and off if we needed to, but I'm not worried about that right now. I simply don't think we're going to run through the coal fast enough, because he's just as fast as he can be, and he's not keeping up with steel, so I don't see him burning through our coal. This guy has been turning off a lot. He takes, this long to get 3 coal. We could extend the coal production much easier than just turning him on and off. So I'm not worried about having tons of coal that we'll need to feed this blaze burner guy. We could feed him other things, but I don't see a need to. So we already have this guy, this laser IO node. So he is now facing into the blaze burner. So all we need to do is dump coal in this guy. So let's say he does 1 clicks a second. He will right clicks, and I don't think he needs power. So all we have to do is get coal in there, and he should superheat this guy to make the materials. Then we place the resources in here, not the extract, but this guy, these resources to be inserted. So that's going to be channel 10, I think. But yeah, so we just have to pick something to get into channel 10. What is that going to be? I don't know. We're going to have to put that somewhere. I'm thinking all the material for this is already in the system. We're not producing any of it by default, so we're not backstuffing on any of this. We're making it with those autofill guys. So other than this, which we could say that's a 10, but I don't need that guy to backstuff in that basin. I want him to backstuff in the system and have enough of that. So we are presently limiting it with this, but we're actually not going to do this at all anymore. So we'll put the improved mechanical essence in here to be crafted once we get that. Do we have any interface we could use for this? This one's not going to work for this, but this one could. So we could piggyback off this channel. What are you? You're an extract on 7. That could work. Okay, let's get the charges. I want 1, 2, 3, 4 charges. I want the circuits. And I think I want the regular essence. We're exporting that somewhere, aren't we? Where are we exporting you? We're exporting you here, but we're going to stop doing that because we don't need to extract on 3 for this guy anymore. This guy is not going to fill up anymore. We don't need him to. We'll simply get more of this in the system at all times, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he just goes up now. Alright, so we'll put him in here instead. So I want a couple of these, and oh, we don't have enough space in here. Okay, we're going to need a dedicated one of these for this guy then. Yeah, none of these have any space left. We're going to need another one. So it doesn't really matter where it goes. It just needs to be somewhere that system can access. But I like hiding the floors, so I'm going to break this guy. Let's get an interface, and we will break you. We'll replace you with the interface. So we have fire charges, ice charges, lightning charges, basic control panels, and regular essence. So we only need 2 of these at any one time. We're just going to export that into our system. On the down, we're going to need an extract channel. We're going to need some overclockers too. We're going to need... I'll just stick 4 in there because I don't think it matters actually. Where's this guy? So on the down, I don't item cards. Well, that can be fixed. Okay. Alright, on the down, here are our item cards. Let's configure those. So the item cards, I want you to be an extract of the max amount on channel 10, and I want you to be a high redstone signal. Okay, so on the down, you are an extract on 10. We're going to take off your signal. I'm going to put the overclockers in here, and we will just upgrade, the amount doesn't matter, but everything else will. So all of that should be good for channel 10 now. What I have to do is go get a counting filter and set this guy up. I wouldn't mind always keeping some of these filters in stock. Can we do that? I'll fix that later. Let's see about piggybacking onto these guys. So, step 1, we need to make you an insert on channel 10 with a filter of all of these items. So we need charges. So this one, this one, this one, this one. We need the control circuits, this one, and we need the regular mechanical essence. So this guy. Okay, so you will store 2 of those in here. Let's see if that card works now. Yes, you are getting everything you need. No, you're not. Why are you not getting the other things? Did I forget something? What are you not getting? Fire, ice, lightning. Why no earth? Why do you not get earth charges? There aren't any in there. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Earth charges. Okay, now you should get earth charges. Okay, so yeah, now you have everything you need if this guy were heated. So let's get some coal. So if I put the coal in here, yes, this will click this machine. What we have to do now is get one more filter, one more of these guys, and then we need an insert, and we're going to put a filter on him of coal. We'll keep 2 pieces of coal on you. You'll be ignored, and there might be a place we're actually getting coal from already for the pyrolyzer. So where's that at? So where do you get your coal from? From channel 9. So probably one of these guys. I thought you'd be a 9. Why aren't you a 9? Are you a 9? You're my 9. Okay, so yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Alright, so wow, look at all the improved mechanical essence. Okay, could you stop inserting for just a second while I fix the coal guy? So on the down, you are channel 9. Okay. Do you get coal now? You might if you were an insert. Yes, you now keep this guy running. And we already have 25 of these things. Wow, look how fast it is. Okay, so let's go chuck these into the system. And then I want to keep a certain amount in stock. So yeah, the last step is simply putting these into the system. So we will extract from there into channel 6 and just put a filter on what it can extract. So item card, you are an extract on channel 6. I need a filter. Just a regular one will do. This guy, and have it be that, and then have it be ignored. And I think that means we are all good here. So put him on ignored. Let's see what he does now. Essence gets extracted, and it goes into the system. Okay, this guy is starting to back up a little bit. Let's make some speed upgrades to stave off that problem. We'll get 3 of those. Okay. I'm hoping this will keep this going. We can always change which one of these interfaces we're using as our import. We can use any of them for the import. We just been doing 6 because it was already there and it had the tech upgrade. We don't have to keep it like that. So this looks like it's working for now. Do we have essence in here? Ah, we do. Perfect. So we're going to do this over here. I want this guy, and I want 2 of these. We're going to change this to detect on this guy, and we're going to insert from this. Now, that doesn't seem right for an insert. So I'm thinking I didn't do this right. That's an extract on 3. Oh, you're not... Well... Okay, he's got one. Oh, okay, there we go. That's why. Alright, so now he will go back to crushing these things as soon as we have 256 of these in the system. You can see we are using up our regular mechanical essence. We may have to speed up the production of that. I'll have to see how that goes. So I may put a detector to make sure we have enough of those in the system at all times so it doesn't use up these. This may be our limiting factor on making these right now. So I'll see how that goes over time. But for now, it's definitely wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Come back next time when we'll do further automation tasks. Thanks for watching. See you then.